Happy Hanukkah. Today we're going to learn Bobekama Daf Mem Gimel. So we're going to start from Mem Beis Amud Beis. First I'll explain a bit the sugya and then we're going to go straight inside. So we saw, it says that Rabbi Akiva says that when someone, the koifa, that the woman needs to get a married woman and the ox killed this woman. So the din is, the koifa goes to the yorshim of the woman, it doesn't go to the husband. And then the Gemara asks a question that we find that, so it comes out that the husband doesn't yorsh the isha. The Gemara asks a kasha from somewhere that says that Rabbi Akiva that says that the Baal is yorsh the isha. So Rish Lakish said the Teret, they said there is a difference between Roy and Muchzuk. Some money that the woman has already when she's alive goes to the husband. But since Koifa, the whole Chiyuv, comes after you die, so the din is, the Koifa goes, it's called Roy, it's not money that the woman actually has, it's only after Misei comes, and that goes to Hayorshim. So the Gemara asks the question. So the Gemara, few lines up, 3 lines up, the Gemara says, when Nizokim Le'omer Rabbi Akiva, Lefi what you're saying, when did the husband get it? Something that's Michaim. Something that Lachamisa goes to the Yorshim of the Isha. So the Gemara says, when Nizokim Le'omer Ben Nizokim, when the woman gets hurt, that's Michaim, it comes out Lefi Rish Lakish and Rabbi Akiva, it goes to the husband, not to the woman's Yorshim. But here we see Vatanya, we see not like that. Let's see. Isha, or someone hit the woman, and her unborn babies died. The damage and the pain, and the value of the babies, the Baal, he pays to the Baal. And a Baal, if the Baal is dead, we give to the Yerushin of the Baal. And Isha, the Isha is dead, you give to her Yerushin. It says clearly, the nezek v'tzar that goes to the isha, if she's dead, it goes to her yorshim, and that's muchzik, it's not roy. Or if someone did this damage to a shivcha and she's shtachra and she doesn't have yorshim, or gyur is that she doesn't have any yorshim, zochai doesn't have to pay. So we can see clearly that even by nizokim it goes to the yorsha isha. So Rish Lakish teretz doesn't make sense. Omar Rabba begrusha, it's talking about this bright over here, it's talking about where they're not married, and therefore it doesn't go to the Baal. The Chinam Rav Nachman begrusha, and Rav Nachman also said that Tzoma begrusha. Frag the Gemara Amri grusha nami tifloik b'dmei v'lodos. If we talk about grusha, why did the money of the value of the babies go to the husband? It should go to the isha as well because she's divorced and she should get part of it. Omar Papa Torah zochtud b'dmei v'lodos labat. It's a special chiddush of the Torah that mevlodis go all to the Baal. Afilu ba'ala beznus, even if he's not married to her, and he has his babies, and he had these vlodis beznus. Afilu ochi goes to the Baal. It's a special chiddush of Torah. My time. How do we see this in the pasuk? Omar Kro kasher yoshis olav Baala isha. That it says Baala isha, and with darshan that means aboya lokoi, the one who had relations with the Isha get it mevlodis. So it's a chiddush of Torah that goes to the one who consumed these babies. Frag the Gemara, why do they need Rabba to explain it? This case that's talking about by Grusha, and Lefi Rav Nachman that's talking about also by Grusha. Lefi Rabba we should say it's talking about where Beis Din took money for this nizokin. And they still, even though that they were married when it happened, the Rav Nachman, when they claimed karka, Dama Rabba, Gobu karka yeshlu, Gobu mois enlu. Rav Nachman says the opposite, Dama Gobu mois yeshlu, Gobu karka enlu. Meaning, there is a similar case where you say there's a difference between a roy and a muchzik. That a bechor, the din, he gets double from all his other brothers. And what's the din? He only gets double on something that the father was muchzik on, something that the father had when he was alive. Something that comes after the father's death, he gets like any other brother, he doesn't get this double. And there is a machlokes over there between Rabbi and Rabbi Nachman, that what to do if there was a choiv, and there was a choiv to the father, and then Bezdin took for this choiv, claimed mois, or Bezdin claimed karka. So machlokes is, Rabbi says that Doma Rabbi Govu Karka, if Bezdin claimed Karka, Yeshloi, the Bechor gets double, and Gobu Mois, if the Bezdin took money for this Alva, Enloi, the Bechor doesn't get double. So the Chura, that means because, and the Svara is Karka, Rashi says, is called Muchzik, because this Karka was Neshubah to the father. So it's like it was a father already. Mashenke Mois, it's not muchzik in the Mois until he pays, so therefore it's only Roy. So Lechur, why don't we explain our case in our mission, in our this brisa where it says that the woman's Yerushim get the money of the Nezek and the Tsar? We should explain that it's talking about by Mois Lifi Rabbah, because Mois is called Rory, so that's why the Yerushim of the Isha get it, and not the Yerushim of the Baal or the Baal. And the fear of Nachman who says the opposite, or Nachman Omar Gobel Mois Yeshloi, because it's called Muchzik, because he gave him money, the father lent money and now he's getting back money, so it's like the father had this money already, and therefore the Bechori gets double. And so here, but Gobel Karka, but if you took Karka, Emloi, because this Karka wasn't the father's. So therefore, we should explain over here that it's talking about Karka, that the Bezdin claimed Karka for the Snezek and Tsar, and that's why it goes with the Yerushim of the Isha. So the Gemara, Amri, Ani, Mili, Libnei Ma'arova, Ali B'Durabono, Ki Kormer Oche Kerebi. Now, in the Machloikis, this whole Machloikis of Rabbi and Rav Nachman is in Bnei Ma'arova, the ones from Eretz Yisrael in the Shitta of Rabbonon. But if you Rebbe, everyone's masking that doesn't matter if it's moist, doesn't matter if it's karka, it's considered muchzuk. And we want to fit in like everyone, also like Rebbe, who holds that it's called muchzuk, and that's why the only way they explain the brisa is it's talking about by grusha. And the machlokes Rabbanon and Rebbe holds that even the ribis, if the father lent money beribis, let's say to a goy, even that ribis is called muchzuk. So kol shekain doesn't matter if it's mois or karka. Imnei Marava will say no, ribis is called roy, and the keren is called muchzuk. Then there's the machlokes if in the keren, if in the capital, what type of capital you claim. If you're Rav Nachman, dafka karka, and if you're Rabba, dafka mois. Sorry, if you're Rav Nachman, dafka mois, and if you're Rabba, dafka karka. So in Rabbanon, you could answer the brisa that Tzumba where he claimed karka or mois, each one a shitosot. But if you Rebbe, even the ribis of alva, it's called muchzuk. So you can't say this. So for sure, doesn't matter mois, doesn't matter karka in the keren. It's called muchzuk. So you can't say that it's Tzumba where they claimed mois or karka, because it'll be muchzuk, and therefore it should go to Yerushai Baal or to the Baal. Why does it say to Yerushai Isha? That's why you have to say it's Tzumba begrusha. Omar Shimon ben Lakish, Rav Shimon Lakish says, Shori she'emitz es ha'eved, a shori that killed the eved, shloi bekavona. He didn't have intention to kill him. So patum shloishim shkolim, the whole chiddush of the Torah, that when a shori kills the eved, you have to pay shloishim, is dafka when he did it bekavona. How do we know it? Shenema kesef shloishim shkolim iten adoinu, v'ashori srokel. It says it together that the din of killing the shor and paying the shloishim shkolim. So we darshan call the man shor beskila whenever the shor is beskila abaylim mishalmim shloishim shkolim. Then you buy and pay 30 shekel and a shor beskila. If the shor is not getting killed, like in this case, because it was shaloi bekavona, and we know that you only kill the shor if it's bekavona, because kemisas abaylim kemisas ashor, and therefore in mishalmim shloishim shkolim you don't pay 30 shekel. It's toile. If you kill the shor, you pay shloishim shkolim. If you don't kill the shor, you don't pay shloishim shkolim. Omar Rabba says a similar thing. Shor shemis ben churim. Now we're not talking about shloishim shkolim sheleved. We're talking about koifa of ben churim shloi bekavona. Without kavona that you don't kill the shor. Potter koifa, you don't have to pay koifa shenemra. That said in the pasuk as shor yisrakel. You kill the ox, the gambal of yumas, and you kill the owners as well. Im koifa yushas olav, and then it says straight away the din of koifa. Kozman shashar beskila, when the shur is beskila, when it did the bekavona, bali mishamin koifa, then you have to pay koifa. And ashur beskila, if the shur is on beskila, like in this case where it wasn't bekavona, and bali mishamin koifa, you don't have to pay koifa. Okay. Eisi ve'abaye, frakt abaye kasha, mishur sploini. It says, someone comes to Besdin and he says, his moide, he says, my ox killed someone, a shurish ploini, he killed someone's ox. Arei de mishalim al pi atzmoi. He pays on his with his oidas atzmoi, with him being moida, he needs to pay. Says Abai, my love, koifa. Are we not talking about that when it says he needs to pay? What does he need to pay if my ox killed someone? He needs to pay koifa, and we could see even though they don't kill the shor because it's oidas atzmoi, and oidas atzmoi you don't kill the shor because kemisas abailim. Like if someone's moida, they killed someone, you don't kill him. So if his moida is shor killed someone, you don't have to kill the shor. So afilu ochi, you pay koifa. So the Gemara lo yidomim. Koifa you don't pay, because koifa you only have to pay when you kill the shor, but still you have to pay domim as a mazik. Like when you shor in the case where shor killed the shor, you have to pay because you have to pay domim, not koifa. So also when you kill the person, you have to pay domim. And Tosfos already explains what's the difference if it's koifa or domim. They're at the same price if you pay kidmei nizak. If the Gemara domim, if over here it says that you need to pay, it means domim. Ema seifa. Let's look at the seifa of this brayso. Mishuris abdishul ploini. It says if someone comes to Bezdin and says my ox killed an eved of someone, you don't need to pay. You don't need to pay. Vi domim. If we're talking about paying, not koifa and shloshim shel eved, we're talking about the nezek. Amayloi. Why don't you pay the nezek of the eved? Omalei, so he told him, Rabbi answered, I could answer to you, Reisha Domim v'Sefer Knas. That's the Reisha that says that Yichayev, it means Domim. And in the Sefer where it says Potter, it means Shloshim Shel Eved. Miu, but Shinuyed Chika, a squeezed answer, very uncommon answer. I won't answer. I'm not going to answer you because it's shver. It's hard to say that the Reisha is talking about domim and the Sefer is talking about shloshim shel shkolim. It doesn't really make sense. I'm not going to say that teretz. So what will I tell you? The teretz idi ve'idi domim. Both are talking about the Reisha and the Sefer is talking about domim. In the Reisha, when you say emis ploini, you have to pay domim, and when it says avdosh ploini, you potter from domim. And what's the difference? So the Gemara on the base. Miu ben chorim, if he killed a free man, the mishalim koifa al pi atzmoi. That's shaykh to pay koifa al pi atzmoi. That means when you're moida, and we're going to see exactly when eichidomi, and what's the case that you pay koifa al pi atzmoi. Di also saadi came aidim. Vasidu be'andim umeid. The kotal that he killed, his ox killed someone. And the Eidim don't know if this ox is a tam muadave. And the master said the muadave, he says he's a muad who the mishalim koifa al piatzmus, he has to pay koifa because koifa is kapara. So now he needs kapara, he needs to pay with his oidah that this was a muad. So therefore, in a case where there's no Eidim whatsoever and he's moida on the whole situation, mishalim domim, you have to pay domim gabe eved, but by a eved. There's no matter that you pay shloshim shkolim al pe'atzmoi. Ve'ich in what case, like we said before, the also Eidim asudu bei the kotal. Came Eidim and said, Reuven's ox killed the Eved, v'lo yadi tam havei muadav, and we don't know if this ox was a tam and that is potter or muad and it's chayev. V'omar mora, and the master comes and said, muadhu, it was a muad. Lo mishtalim al knas al piatzmo. The din is, he doesn't have to pay the knas from his own words, because moide beknas potter. So eked eiche de leike Eidim, in the case where he doesn't pay, where there's no Eidim whatsoever, and he's moid on the whole situation from himself, Loi mishalim domim, you don't have to pay domim. and you potter. So again, in the Brisa it says that when someone's moida that his shor killed someone, you pay domim, and when he's moida that he killed the eved, you don't pay domim. And the difference is that by eved that it's a knas, and moida al piatzmoi you potter. So therefore you don't even pay domim. Masha'en kain by a person that you killed by moide yechayev. If you have edim that there was a shor that you're going to kill the shor, and we're just not sure if you have to pay koifa or not, and he says it's a mod, you have to pay. So therefore, even if you don't kill the shor, you have to pay the nezek by yourself, not the koifa. So that's the teretz. And I think it's Arsha Samrech who explains a bit deeper. The time is that he explained that when a person's moide b'knas potter, what's pshat? Why if I'm moide b'knas potter even if Aiden came afterwards? Okay, I can't be mechayev al piatzmu. If Aiden came afterwards, I should be chayev. Now we have Aiden. So the chiddush is a very big chiddush. And when I'm moide b'knas, it's if I paid it. Moide b'knas potter means when I'm moide b'knas, it's as if I paid the knas. So therefore, by Eved, when you're moide, it's if I paid the shloshim shel Eved, so I don't have to pay domim, the nezek. But by koifa, where it's not knas, so there's no such a chiddush. So very good, I don't pay koifa because you don't kill the shor, but I still have to pay the nizakim. Okay, says the Gemara, Master Rav Shmuel bar Yitzchok, Rav Shmuel bar Yitzchok has a kasha. It says, Kol shechai ben chorim, whenever ben chorim is chayev, when you kill a ben chorim, chayev be'eved. You chayev when you kill a eved. Ben bekoifa, ben bemisa. Doesn't matter about koifa, doesn't matter about killing the ox. Frag the Gemara straight away, it doesn't make sense. Koifa be'eved mi'ika. There's no koifa be'eved. By eved, when you kill a eved, there's shloishim. Shkolim, what's koifa? What does it mean? Yichayev ben bemisa, ben bekoifa. Ela lav domim. When it says koifa, it means paying money. And we said that there's a difference, that there is a case where if you're moida that your ox killed a ben chorim, the din is you have to pay domim, and if you moida they killed the eved, you don't have to pay domim. And here it says that the din is the same. Says the Gemara, there's one gerus who says that the one who asked it, Rav Shmuel bar Yitzchok, he answers his teretz. Some people say another gerus, Amali Rabba answered to him, this is pshat in this brisa. The whole brisa is talking about al pi edim. When you chayev b'kavona al pi edim, that means the ox to the b'kavona, and you have edim, so you chayev koifa, chayev be'eved knas. So in the eved, you'll be chayev knas. Because chayev ben chorim sheloi b'kavona, in a case where you chayev ben chorim sheloi b'kavona al pi edim domim, in a case where it was sheloi b'kavona, where you don't kill the ox, so, but there is edim that you have to pay the nezek. Chayev be'eved sheloi b'kavona al pi domim. Al pi edim domim, yes. So also by eved you'll be chayev domim when it wasn't oidas atzmoi, when it was al pi edim. But when it was oidas atzmoi, really there is a chilik between eved and ben chorim. Omali Rava told Rabba, if you want to tell me that when your ox kills and you don't kill and there's no din koifa, you still have to pay domim. Ishoy sheloi b'kavona, if your fire killed someone sheloi b'kavona, al pi edim, and it's no oidas atzmoi, nishalem domim, you should have to pay. There's no koifa, but you should still have to pay the nezek that you killed someone. Why don't you pay that? Lefi wo yimechadesh over here that shor pays. Ask the Gemara, how does Rava know? Maybe really your fire who burns, in a case where there's no common de Rabbaneh where it's sheloi b'kavona, you need to pay the nezek. How does Rava know they don't pay? Maybe from the mission that says there was a haystack, and next to it was tied a goat. And a slave next to it, and he could run away. He's not tied. And he lit the haystack, and everyone got burnt over there. The goat and the person. You have to pay on you have to pay on the gdi. The reason is because the Eved should have ran away. But if there was an Eved kofus loi, if the Eved was tied down, and a goat next to it not tied down, and they all died potter, you potter on everything, because Comrade Rabbinay. So, L'chora, let's just see a second Rashi. Eved kofus loi vigdi samuchloi, v'nisrafim loi potter, because over I potter, Eved vigdi kama. Eved mishum dein tashlum le'eved ela b'mokim knas, that you don't have to pay Eved only mokim knas, b'shar mud, v'agdi mishum da'oyo le'livorach, but mishum de'kom d'Rabbinay loi potter le, because over mishum moine. Eishoy is a fire. Ve'en kan chiyuv misa, and you know chayiv misa, but we could see that the Eved you potter, why? So we rather understand the reason why you potter on the Eved is because you don't have to pay on Eish on when you kill the person. But why? Why is it different from when you ox kill the person? They have to pay Domin. Says the Gemara, Amar Rish Lakish, but on this Rish Lakish said, you're going to eat this begufa shel Eved. The reason why you potter is because you lit the actual Eved, the Komlei ben Rabbinay. That you're the ptur of Komlei ben Rabbinay. That's the reason why you potter over here. Not because, what we were saying, because you don't have to pay Nezikim when you kill a person in the case where there's no koifer or shloishim. So there's no raya from there. Maybe this is the raya from this brisa where Rava knows that you don't pay on a fire when you kill someone. That it says, Choyma be'eish mi beboru, eish is more chomodik beboru. Why? Sha'eish muedes, eish you need to pay, lechol bein dovar roilo. Doesn't matter if it's something that's normal to burn, like a haystack, bein dovar she'en roilo. Even if you burn stones, that fire doesn't normally burn stones, but it damages a stone, you need to pay. Masha'en ken beboru, that the bor is only chayiv is not chayiv for things that are not roilo. There's eish bor v'loy kelim, shoy v'loy adam, chamor v'loy kelim, and it can't be mazdi karka. So we can see that eish has something more chomodik than bor. V'ilu, but she'eish mishalem sheloi b'kavon domim. We don't say, oh, there is a chomodik thing in eish that eish has to pay sheloi b'kavon domim. Masha'en ki b'bor, that bor doesn't pay when he kills a person. The ptur shoy v'loy adam. So you should say Eish has another chumradika thing that he has to pay domim when he kills a person. When it's shaloi b'kavona, where there's no common Rabbinay. Loi kutoni, why didn't it say it? Elomai, Eish is potter. So the Gemara, Dilma, Tana Gashir, maybe it didn't say this because it left out, didn't say all the chumras. It wanted to bring one chumrah. There's lots of other chumras that it didn't bring. So there's no raya over here that Eish is potter. Said the Gemara, Ella, Rava Gufe Iboyim. Rava himself had the shaila. He's not asking cash on Rabba and saying, oh, why doesn't the Eish have to pay? We know you're potter. Rava asked the shaila, does Eish have to pay nezek if you don't have Komlei Rabbinay? Iboyle Isha Shaloi B'Kavona, when you lit a fire and Shaloi B'Kavona you killed someone, Mi Mishalim Domim, do you have to pay the nezek that you called that this person's dead? Or look, Miriam Rinan, do we say Gabi Shor, the Chiddush of the Torah that you have to pay by Shor the B'Kavona? When he did it B'Kavona, when a Shor killed B'Kavona, Mishalim Koifa, and Shaloi B'Kavona, if he didn't do it B'Kavona and you don't kill the Shor, Mishalim Domim. That's by Shor. Aval Ishoi, but a fire, the B'Kavona, Loi Mishalim Koifa, there's no Chiddush of the Torah that you pay Koifa by Eish, so therefore Shaloi B'Kavona, Nami Loi Mishalim Domim, so therefore also Domim you don't pay. Or Dilma, maybe came in the Gabi Shor Shaloi B'Kavona, since we see that Shor Shaloi B'Kavona, that there's no koifa. Afal gab delek koifa mishalim domim, you still have to pay domim. Gabi ishoy by a fire. Nami afal gab de kavona lo mishalim koifa, even though that if you did it intentionally you don't pay koifa, but shaloi b'kavona mio mishalim domim, you do have to pay domim v'lo yadin, and we don't know what's the din. Teiku, and the din is tishmi yitaretz kushus yiboyas, and we don't really know what's the din. If a fire killed someone, shaloi b'kavona, where there's no komle dirabin, do you have to pay the damage or not? Kiyotzer Rav Dimi, when Rav Dimi came, Omar Rabbi Yochanan, he said in the name of Rabbi Yochanan, it says koifa in the pasuk. Ma Talmud loima in koifa. Why the Torah says if koifa? Should say straight away koifa. Why if koifa? It's coming to say the rabbis koifa shaloi b'kavona ke koifa b'kavona. He's choilek. Rabbi Yochanan's choilek on what we said before. The Rabbah said that you only pay koifa if you killed b'kavana. And you kill the ox, then you pay koifa. But if it was shoy b'kavana that you don't kill the ox, you don't pay koifa. Rabbi Yochanan's choilek, he said in the pasuk koifa, and then it says im koifa. The im is extra. It's coming to tell you that if you killed shaloi b'kavana, the din is you still have to pay koifa. Let's see again. Amar Rabbi Yochanan koifa. It says in pasuk koifa matam. Why did it say im koifa? The Rabbi is koifa shebekavana ki koifa bekavana. Amar le Abaye. It says Abaye to Rabbi Yochanan or to Rabbi Dimi. Elamato eved nami. By eved we should also say the same din. Matam loime im eved. Why does it say in the pasuk im eved? It should say eved. The Rabbi is eved shaloi bekavana. To tell you that eved shaloi bekavana, when your ox killed the eved shaloi bekavana without intention to kill him, that you don't kill the ox, that it should be eved kekavana, and you have to pay shloishim shkolim. Says the Gemara, and if you want to tell me, really maybe that's the din, and we say the same drasha, and when a shuri kills a eved shaloi bekavana, you have to pay shloishim shel eved. V'amar Rish Lakish, but Rish Lakish on Amud Aleph told us not like that. He said, Shoshim is eved shaloi bekavana, without kavana poitim mishloishim shkolim, you potter. And so if we darshan like Rabbi Yochanan, we should say the same drasha by eved, and also you should be chayev shaloi bekavana. Oh malay gavra karomis. You're asking me from Rish Lakish. So Rish Lakish said like this, so maybe we darshan not like Rish Lakish. Rabbi Yochanan could be choilek on Rish Lakish. You're not asking me from a Mishnah or something like that. So it's no kasha whatsoever. Kiyasa Ravin, when Ravin came, Omar Rabbi Yochanan, he said in the name of Rabbi Yochanan, Eved. It said on the pasuk Eved. Matamoloima im Eved. Why did the Torah add the word im? The Rabbi is Eved shloi bekavana, ke'eved bekavana. To add on, to tell you that Eved shloi bekavana, ke'eved bekavana. So clearly, Rabbi Yochanan says his din not only by koifa, he also says his din by eved. Like we said that by eved the din is, like we said the din by koifa, that even shaloi b'kavana you have to pay koifa. Also by eved shaloi b'kavana, because it says extra im, it tells you that you have to pay the shloishim shel eved. Says a Gemara, Rish Lakish, who doesn't hold like this. Nami Neima, let's say, mi de eved im eved loy dorish, since he doesn't dash in this drash of im by eved, koife im koife nami loy dorish, Richari also doesn't dash in koife im koife, and therefore, Richari Rish Lakish argues in Rabbi Yochanan in two cases, and he holds even by koife, shloi b'kavana your potter. Not only by eved where he said, also by koifa, like Rabbah said on Amud Aleph. Amri said the Gemara, no, there's no raya. It could be that he holds like Rabbi Yochanan in one, and he's choilik in the other one. And all of Chora, they both the same drasha, it says both im extra. The Gemara says, no. You will see there's a difference in the drashas. Eved im eved loy dorish, koifa im koifa dorish. Eved im eved, he doesn't dash him, but koifa im koifa dorish. Umayshno eved im eved. What's the difference? Eved im eved lo yiksiv b'mokum tashlumim. It says over there in the pasuk, it says im eved igach hasher o'omo. That means it's telling you the story. If he killed a eved, then you pay shloishim. It's not talking about the tashlumim. It's just telling you the story, because it's talking about that he killed this one, he killed this one. It says if he killed the eved. It's not saying about the tashlumim im kesef shloishim yushas olov. So it makes sense that the Torah tells you if. It says if you killed the person, and then if it killed the human. But koife im koifa, but the pasuk of koife im koifa ksiv b'mokim tashlumim. Because what's the pasuk over there? It says im koife yushas olov. We said he killed the person, and then it says if koife you'll put on him. Why did it say if koife? It should say about the tashlumim. Yeah, you need to pay. Why if? And over there, that if is coming to tell you a special chiddush, the koifa, you don't pay only if it's b'chavona, but it's coming to Merabah even shaloi b'chavona. Masha'enke, the one by Eved, that's no miyuta, we can't darshan this drush, and therefore it comes out that Rish Lakish holds like, it could be, that Rish Lakish holds like Rabbi Yochanan about when it comes to koifa, that even shloi b'kavona you pay, but by eved, shloi b'kavona, you don't have to pay. Everyone should have a very nice end of the Chanukah.